Welcome back to our channel, Ishria's Hub. Hope you're awesome. In today's video, we will be discussing this amazing chess study which was composed by Leonid Kubbel in 1910. Do you think that you have what it takes to become a chess genius? Do you have the chess cleverness? If yes, then this video is absolutely for you to test yourself. Let's first assess this chess study. It is white to play and draw. White has an extra knight on e6 and white is up in material, but black has a dangerous b2 pawn which is far advanced, and at first sight it appears that white cannot do anything about it, but white has a way to save the game from danger. But it is not easy to find this brilliant sequence of moves. Those of you who are trying to solve this chess study, I recommend you guys to pause the video and try to find the solution. I wish to give you a piece of advice. Try to set up the position on a real chessboard. If you are an absolute beginner, it's okay if you move the pieces on the chessboard and try to figure out the solution. But if you are a chess player who's trying to improve your chess skills, I recommend you guys not to move the chess pieces on the chessboard and try to calculate the solution all the way till the end. This will definitely help you boosting your chess calculation, visualization, thinking ability, problem solving ability, and makes you a better chess player for sure. You may wonder if there's any chess study that tells how brilliant we are. Of course, the answer is yes. When I tried to join a prestigious chess academy, I was given this chess study in my assessment to determine if I was talented and fit to be the student, because that academy did not want to ruin their reputation. Fortunately, I was able to figure out this chess study and I became the student. Okay, I hope you have calculated the solution by now. Let's dive into this chess study and solve this together. The first move which should be popping out in everyone's mind is this move, knight before check. This is indeed the first move and it is a very natural move to play. You want to give a check to the king and delay the promotion of the b2 pawn from queen. So there are a lot of squares the king can move to. For example, if the king moves to c3, I will play bishop f5, stopping the b2 pawn from promoting to a queen. If king captures d4, then king b3, winning the pawn on b2, and this is just a theoretical draw. I'll teach you how to draw this. For example, if d1 queen, you can just simply capture the queen, and if you play bishop e4, trying to trade off the bishops, you can simply play bishop takes e4, king takes e4, king b4, king d4, king a5, king c5, king a6, now king b4. Your king is simply going to a3 and win the a2 pawn, and this is just a dead draw. And if you place a4, just capture the pawn and it's just a draw due to insufficient checkmating material. Suppose if the bishop does not go to e4 and the bishop goes somewhere like, for example, bishop f3, the king will just simply go to a4, then to a5, the pawn will go to a4, and this bishop will be moving forever until it becomes a draw. Now let's come back to the original position. Obviously, the king can't go to c1, he's just simply going to play bishop f5, and this is just an easy draw. So, if black plays king c1, or king d1, or king d2, white will simply play bishop f5, stopping the b2 pawn from promoting to a queen. So that doesn't work. So the only move which works here is this tricky move, king d3. Here white will play bishop f5 check, very natural move. You want to stop the b2 pawn from promoting to a queen. But what black will play is this move, bishop e4, not allowing you to stop the b2 pawn from promoting to a queen. Now white has to do something about this issue. So here white will have to play bishop captures e4. You can't take the knight because he'll just play bishop f5, simply win this pawn, and this is just a easy winning endgame for white. So the king has to capture on e4, and now is the most critical moment in this position. And here, the brilliant idea is not knight b3. That's the very logical move because if b1 queen, you want to play knight d2 check, forking the king and the queen and win the queen, right? But that's not the move. Black has a way to stop this by playing this move, king e3. White knight cannot give a check to the king, and the black king is controlling the d2 square. So the knight has no way to stop the b2 pawn from promoting to a queen next move. So that's losing for white. So not knight b3. Knight b3 is not the move. Here the brilliant idea is knight b5. You're, you're putting a knight on a square where it can be captured. But there is an idea behind it. White uses two factors to his advantage. One is a small window of opportunity to give a fork on c3. So if b1 queen, you'll simply play knight c3, forking the king and the queen and winning the queen. And this is totally winning. But here he's not gonna queen. He's gonna play a takes b5, check. Not king takes b5 because he'll just queen. This is totally losing. Rather, the move is king to a3 because now there's a stalemate trick. If you play b1 queen, this is a stalemate. The pawn on b5 controls the a4 square. This queen on b1 controls the b4 square, b3 square, and the b2 square. And black king has no squares to go to, so it's a stalemate. If he promotes to a rook, same thing. Black king has no squares to go to, so it's a stalemate. If the b2 pawn promotes to for example, a knight, the king will go to b4 and gobble up the pawn on b5. And this is a draw. If the black pawn on b2 promotes to a bishop, this is also a draw after king b4, bishop d3, defending the pawn on b5. Now white will play a4, trading off the pawn on b5, and after b captures a4, king captures a4. This is a draw due to insufficient checkmating material. Let's summarize the solution for this chess study. So first move, white has to play knight d4 check, very natural move. Black will play king d3. Now white will play bishop f5 check. Black will play bishop e4. Now bishop captures e4 check, king captures c4, and the brilliant move, knight b5. If a captures b5, then king a3, and that is the stalemate trick, because if b1 queen, this is just a stalemate. Your king can't go anywhere. That's all. We have found out the solution to this chess study, and that's how we draw. That's how white saved his position from danger. Are you able to solve this chess study? If yes, congratulations. You are getting closer to chess mastery. If not, don't be disheartened. This is a relatively tough position and you can learn from your mistakes. If you are a complete beginner, of course, it will be very difficult to find the whole solution, but never give up. Keep solving chess studies and you'll surely master it one day. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this chess study. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and I'll be back in my next video. Let's learn and grow together. Bye bye.